Hello everyone, this is Omit Roy and today I will present our work SSTGNN Simplified Spatiotemporal Traffic Forecasting Model using Graph Neural Network. The co-authors of this our work are Keshav Kumar Roy, Amin Hassan Ali, M. Ashraful Amin and A.K.M. Mahbubur Rahman. The goal of traffic forecasting is to predict the traffic flow and speed in near future, observing the traffic data from the past and current time with a physical traffic network. Traffic forecasting has several advantages, like it helps the citizens to schedule their journeys in an efficient way to avoid traffic jams. Again, it is beneficial for traffic management system in intelligent road planning and dynamic traffic management. So let's define the problem first. A traffic network can be represented as a graph G equal to V, A, where V is a set of nodes that denote the road junctions and A is an adjacency matrix that denotes the connectivity among the road junctions. That is, Aij equal to 1 if road junction I and J are connected and 0 otherwise. As the traffic at a particular node changes over time, we denote the traffic of node U at timestamp t using xut, which is a d-dimensional vector, where d is the feature dimension. Throughout this presentation, we will denote the subscripted symbol as the node and the superscript symbol as the timestamp. So xt denotes the traffic feature of all nodes at timestamp t, which is a matrix of size v, d. So let's denote gt as the timestamp graph of a physical traffic network at timestamp t. A traffic forecasting framework usually takes a sequence of identical timestamp graphs, identical t timestamp graphs, and their traffic features x1, x2 up to xt as input, and it predicts the traffic intensity of nodes at next n time steps, that is yt plus 1, yt plus 2 up to yt plus n. But there exists some challenges in traffic forecasting, as the traffic in a busy metropolitan city changes across different locations, that is, junctions at different hop distance have different impact on the traffic intensity of a target node. Again, traffic pattern at a target node changes across different periods every day. In addition, there exist different traffic patterns in weekdays versus in weekends. To address these challenges, state-of-the-art approaches have applied several ways, like to capture the spatial interrelationships. They have employed graph neural network, where multi-layer graph neural networks are used to increase the receptive field to capture the spatial traffic information from higher order neighborhoods. However, immediate neighboring junctions might have different impacts on the target node's traffic pattern from the distant junctions. Again, multi-layer GNNs often suffer from oversmoothing problem while aggregating the information from different hop neighboring junctions. To capture the temporal interrelationship, state-of-the-art approaches followed used recurrent neural networks like LSTM or GRU. However, recurrent neural networks often fail to perform well in long-range prediction, as the spatial traffic at different time steps has a varying scale of impact on the target node's traffic pattern. To capture or to address those challenges exist in the state-of-the-art approaches, we have developed SSTGNN Simplified Spatiotemporal Traffic Forecasting Model using Graph Neural Network, where we capture the spatiotemporal interrelationship as follows. To perform the spatial aggregation, we perform direct aggregation of different hop neighborhoods. The advantage is it can focus on spatial dependency of traffic intensity from road junctions at different hop distance explicitly. To capture the temporal relationship, we have proposed a simple yet effective weighted aggregation scheme of the spatiotemporal representation from the previous timestamps, and finally stack them to capture the inter-timestamp dependency. The advantage is our model can capture the dependency of different spatial neighborhood at different time steps. So let's describe our spatiotemporal aggregation scheme. To perform neighborhood aggregation from different hop neighborhoods, we have defined we aggregate information from different hop neighborhoods, where at the kth hop neighbors are are explicitly aggregated. Like AK denotes the kth of neighborhood, where that is AKij is 1 if node I and node j are exactly k hop away from each other and 0 otherwise. And dk denotes the degree matrix of AK. That is xkt denotes the degree normalized mean of kth hop neighbor embeddings at timestamp t. After that, we perform weighted aggregation among the different hop neighborhood. That is, for node u at timestamp t, we perform weighted aggregation among the kth of neighbors embeddings of node u. Here, wkt denotes the learnable weighted parameters to capture the impact of kth of neighborhood at timestamp t, and explicit aggregation of different hop neighborhood helps SSTGNN to differentiate the impact of traffic intensities from different hop neighbor nodes on a target node. To capture the temporal dynamics, SSTGNN performs a simple yet effective weighted temporal aggregation among the previous timestamp spatiotemporal embeddings using this equation. Here, ZUI denotes the spatiotemporal embeddings of node U at timestamp I, and WI denotes the learnable weight for timestamp I. Here we can notice that at timestamp t, we take a weighted aggregation of spatiotemporal representations from timestamp 1 to timestamp t minus 1. After that, we perform concatenation among the target node representation, spatial representation, and spatiotemporal representation. Here, XUT is the self feature representation of node U, and SUT denotes the spatial representation of node U at timestamp t, and ZUT tilde denotes the weighted spatiotemporal embeddings of node U from timestamp 1 to timestamp t minus 1. Again, PT denotes the positional encoding of timestamp t. Hence, by keeping the ego or target node representation, spatial representation, and spatiotemporal representation separate and without mixing them, SSTGNN achieves best generalization ability. Also, the periodic information encoded in the positional encoding for each timestamp helps our model to learn the periodicity. So let's define the positional encoding module. Positional encoding is very popular in machine translation to encode the relative position of different words in a sentence. In traffic intensity on a particular node shows periodicity across same time period of a different day and same day of different week. Hence, we proposed a positional encoding with two sinusoidal function to provide the position information of different timestamps of different period in a day and different days in a week respectively. In this equation, T denotes a particular timestamp and hour sample denotes the number of observed data samples in an hour. The first term of this equation completes a full cycle within a day, and the second term of this equation completes a full cycle within a week. Hence, it provides a relative positioning of different timestamps in the spatiotemporal representation learned by SSTGNN, which helps our model SSTGNN to differentiate between different time periods, and hence it benefits our model SSTGNN in predicting the traffic information, the traffic pattern in different timestamps. Our model SSTGNN combines different model, historical model and current day model, to predict the traffic information from 10:05 AM to 11 AM on Tuesday. Current day model deals with the traffic pattern from 9:05 AM to 10 AM on Tuesday, while historical model deals with the traffic pattern from 9:05 AM to 10 AM for the last 7 days. The motivation behind using historical model is to capture the periodicity that lies in historical data of the past week. After obtaining the spatiotemporal representation from both the models, we concatenate them and perform weighted transformation to obtain the final representation. The final representation then is used to predict the traffic on the prediction window. SSTGNN use a simple yet effective weighted spatiotemporal aggregation scheme that I have described, and we can see that in this figure, both historical model and current model at timestamp t aggregates information from timestamp 1 to timestamp t minus 1 with their weighted spatiotemporal aggregation scheme. After obtaining the embedding from historical and current model, we concatenate them and transform them using a learnable weight WF. Then we pass the final embedding ZFU into a two-layer neural network to predict the traffic intensities. We use supervised mean square error as the loss function and update the parameters. Also, we observe number of timestamps as t equal to 12. To validate the effectiveness of our model SSTGNN, we perform experimental analysis on three popular datasets PMHD7, PMHD4, and PMHD8, which are collected by performance measurement system and very popular for benchmarking. Here, note that PMHD7 contains only weekday data, while PMHD4 and PMHD8 contains both weekday data and weekend data of their respective time span. All these dataset, in all these dataset, the traffic features are observed after 5 minutes interval. That is, if we consider 12 timestamps, then we consider the traffic of 1 hour, the traffic data of 1 hour. We compare our model with some popular baselines like DCRNN, STGCN, ASTGCN, LSGCN, and GraphWaveNet. Almost all these approaches use graph neural network to capture the spatial dependency, while recurrent neural network are employed to capture the temporal dependency. In table 1, we present the performance of our model SSTGNN with other baseline models. We can observe that in all three metrics MAE, RMSE, and MAP, our model SSTGNN outperforms the baseline models. The direct aggregation of different hop neighborhoods and the simple yet effective weighted spatiotemporal aggregation helps our model to capture the traffic intensity from different timestamps. Again, the inclusion of historical model helps our model to capture the traffic periodicity alongside with the positional encoding, which also help in determining in differentiating different traffic patterns in different timestamps. To capture the importance of historical and current data, we perform ablation study and present the result of historical model and current day model alongside with the SSTGNN model in table 2. We can observe that only historical or current day data cannot outperform the baselines. Yet, SSTGNN combining both historical and current day data outperforms the baseline models, which denotes that which demonstrates that the both historical and current day model has a significant impact on the performance improvement on SSTGNN. To examine the generalization ability of our model SSTGNN, we trained it with PMHD7 and tested on PMHD8. Which here PMHD7 contains only weekday data and PMHD8 contains both weekday and weekend data. You can observe that from table 3, our model SSTGNN performs better than LSGCN in all three metrics in 15-minute, 30-minute, and 45-minute prediction, and in RMSE and MAP in 60-minute prediction. The inclusion of positional encoding module, which helps our model to differentiate between weekday and weekend data, helps our model to better generalize than LSGCN. Again, we present the performance of 2 consecutive weekdays and 2 consecutive weekends of our model SSTGNN and STGCN. We can observe that the periodicity exists in weekday data and versus weekend data, and our model SSTGNN can better capture the speed decrease in morning rush and evening morning peak and evening rush hour in weekdays and different patterns that exist in weekend data. To summarize, our model SSTGNN combines two different models: historical model, which deals with the past week data, and current day model that deals with current day data. We proposed a weighted spatiotemporal aggregation scheme where at each timestamp t we aggregate information from previous timestamp. We present the performance comparison of our model with existing benchmarks. Again, we show that our model can better generalize in weekday data versus weekend data compared with STGCN. The paper and code are available in these links. Thank you.